Welcome everybody, EDawg23 here. Today we've got another week worth of Angry G Vibe highlights. This is episode 23. Let's boom some booches! Alright guys, let's get straight into the hits. First up we got Angry Rammy. She's going to be hitting Cooker. Let's check it out. So, looks like everything's been done. The left shields are down, the middle shields are down. The health on the base is about 1.8. Just over 1.8, just below 1.9 mil. We're going to be a bit worried about that grappler up the top there, but she's off to a good start. Got the group all nice, got the flares are good. They didn't spread. Smokes are looking nice, I like it. Getting up into the spot. Smoke timing looks good, shock looks good. Oh, this is looking good. 300 base, so still a reasonable amount of health on the core. Let's have a look, see if she pulls all the shocks off, and then it should be game over. So shocks look good, but she didn't shock the grappler, and there goes the Scorcher way across the map. It gets blown up. Surely it's all over from here, and somehow, Rammy manages to finish the base with the triple medkit. What is that, one Zooka left? The laser just lit her up as soon as that Scorcher disappeared out of range. The grappler did a great job. That's an MVP grappler, but it wasn't good enough. I just was watching this hit live and I just couldn't believe it. I can't believe that Rammy still got it down after that. So nice work, Rammy. Let's jump straight into the next hit. We've got Snarky on Fang. So we've got a few rocket launchers on Fang today. Using the universal remote straight off the bat, I like it. So we're tagging and then we're launching into smoke so that we don't get popped. She did get a bit unfortunate here with the, it's a bit hard to tell whether or not she was going to stop until we get a bit more used to the range, and then used universal remote and it targeted the closest, most damaged defense in range. And because we flared it, we knew that she was going to be in range. So there we go, all the cannons and rocket launchers took down that rocket launcher. I like it. She's got to remember that she's lost the delay on anything that was in range of that rocket launcher, so she's lost the delay on a few rocket launchers. And here we go, we got Hooker coming on in. We're going to be clearing out some shields. Got the nice triangle smoke and get onto that left shield. And then let's throw out some critters and some shocks. Love these hits, nice and crazy. Get a couple salvos on the first shield and then flare the second. And boom! It goes down. Great hit from Snarky. I like it. Now we just need one more hit on the other shields and then we can start hitting the core. It's the way we do it, cut straight to the chase. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to take it down. I think we came pretty close right at the end there though. We just got unlucky. Okay, so here we go. Next up we got EDawg and Ninkid on Conifold, I believe. Where are they? There's Conifold, EDawg. So he's got his Zookas, he's got Sparky. Let's see what he's going to do with her. Seems to be what everyone's calling her these days. Captain Everspark, Sparky. Clearing mines for the regular path, I believe. And he's tagging... He's cleared a boom mine, which is interesting. Usually wouldn't do that, but he's tagged that rear rocket launcher. Oh, so maybe he doesn't want Sparky to get killed by the boom cannon. Maybe that's the case, because she's going to be first up there, because she's a little bit faster than the Zookas. Okay, I like that thinking. I'm with you. So we got a mid-map flare. We usually flare right up onto that wall, but Sparky would just get way too far ahead of the pack. So we're controlling that with a mid-flare. It's a little bit harder to predict the path, but once we get those mid-flare points, we'll be sorted. And then we're using universal remote on the tagged rocket launcher. I like it, and we flared onto the core. So it's reduced the shock, and it's also distracting some of the defenses. It's more just reducing a shock for us at this stage. And look at him, just mowing down just over half health off the core. Way over. It's almost 2/3, I'd say. So it's great, great attack from EDawg. I believe that one was Mac. Alright, let's jump in. We got Ninkid with the Asian account. So many Asian accounts in here now. It's getting a little bit confusing. So here we go. He's going to go for the regular path. No hero. Interesting. I like it. See if he can finish it off. So he can use that long flare that we were talking about before. He's going to walk straight up into the spot. Let's slow it down as we get there. Flares in nice and right on time. Doesn't peek out the back. Flares onto the core and gets all the shocks off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shocks. And then just hammers the core. So great work from Ninkid. Useless critters after the clock has expired. And they better not have cost you the medkit. Did they cost you the medkit, Ninkid? What are you doing? No reason for those critters after. No excuse for that lack of medkit. Alright, let's move on from that before I get too angry. We got KDizzle. He's going to be hitting Armadillo. So he's going to clear the 3 mines at 6 o'clock. That's usually what we do. The beach is free. There's no rocket launchers, no splash damage. And then once we gather, we can flare up. He wants to do a grouping flare first, that's fine, and then we're going to flare right up to the finish spot. KDizzle is the leader of Lions, and he's got an account in here with G-Vibe now. Flares onto the core, gets the shocks off, 1, 2, 3, 4. I like it, it's looking pretty good. He's got the battle orders popping. Damage is looking good, but it's going to be close. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Boom! And the no Zooka finish, my favorite type of finish with the triple medkit. The health on that was 1.6 million. I like it, KDizzle, with the dramatic finish. Doesn't want it to be too easy. Doesn't want to make it look too easy. Right, who we got next? We've got Chron. Look at his boost there. He's got 127% and 250. And the reason for that is he did not boost a troop damage statue. And he didn't actually realize this until about 10 minutes after his attack. So just keep that in mind for this attack. We got a few rocket launchers up the front. We obviously don't want the grappler to take a Scorcher, so we're just going to go with AZ today. Looks like it's enough. There's not too many rocket launchers around, so we can shock defenses. And he's got this perfect smoke for the rocket launchers on the left beach. And then you can flare up, and we're just taking the standard Scorcher or Zooka run is usually pretty standard. We do AZ from the building health statue sometimes as well, but he's going to be taking a brick on a walk AZ right up into the, what is that, 1 o'clock position or 2 o'clock. So nice, doesn't peak, doesn't lose the delay on anything. I like it so far. Brick's parked a little high, that's fine. Let's flare onto the core and let's get some shocks out. 1, 2, 3, 4 shocks, I believe. And we're hammering the core. A couple of mortars are getting in. That's okay, just trimming the excess fat off our Zookas. And we're hammering the core. I like it. He's going to get another shot, maybe 2 off. And that's the attack over. So after this, he had 66k on the core. It looks like there was just over 1.8 on it to begin with. He was really happy with this hit. And then he realized he didn't boost that extra TD Guardian, which would have got him the win. So disappointing. What a breezy from Chron. Oh no. Alright, we got another one from Ninkid. Last hit for us today. Ninkid's all over the place with us. I love it. He's just a master of the game. Master of the breezy, master of the successful hits, master of the sloppy finishes. So let's check it out. He's going to universal remote the rocket launcher. I like it. Sparky stayed alive for a little longer than I would have thought. And then he's going to go for 4 boats versus that shield. Manages to get a solid peak on there. But that's okay. Flares onto the shield and couple shocks. And we are good to go. Down goes the shield. We're just going to let them die. And then we're going to head up the right hand side for this right shield. Manages to peek there also. Loses a fuse to the rocket launcher. It's by no means a perfect hit. I like that flare right up into the top right corner. Medkit flare onto the shield because he just likes to show off sometimes, I guess. And then he gets all the shocks off. He's missed 1 rocket launcher in range. He throws a critter to try and help distract that one, which does work. And the shield goes down. So Ninkid got the front and right shield on Green Court. I believe he arts the back. There he goes. 2 arts on the back. 3 arts on the back shield because it's a little bit harder. So yeah, by no means perfect, but he definitely got the job done. And when you get the job done, you can't complain. So nice work, Ninkid. That's going to tie it up for the hits. Let's have a look at the team. We're all looking pretty well. You can see everybody there. It's just been the Intel reset. We had a pretty good Intel week last week. and we're looking like we're shaping up pretty well. Look at that, highest leaderboard position reached, level 9. I like it. Success rate's gone up a little bit. We're doing really well. I'm really enjoying where the team's at the moment. And look at this. Look at this VP. I kind of never really meant to do a VP push, victory point push, but then I saw the New Zealand leaderboard wasn't actually that hard. So just by getting the 100 intel, I've managed to sneak on up, not really using prototypes or focusing too much on defense, but we're definitely getting on up. So yeah, that's probably going to be it. I'm running real low on powder, so I'm probably going to have to swap this account out now, but I'm pretty happy that I've made it onto the New Zealand leaderboard. At around about 32nd was the highest I could get. I didn't really want to get any higher than that. It's a bit too much work. But yeah, so that's G Vibe. Highlights for the week. Comment down below which attack was your favorite and why. Give us a thumbs up if you liked the video, thumbs down if you didn't, and subscribe for more merch.